You, it's the king of retention, man. And we here, man, with another video, right? Someone commented to make a video about agents. I guess female agents sent to stop you on your journey. So we're gonna talk about it, right? So I'm a big fan of like tantra sex. That's having sex without releasing, but with great power comes great responsibility. Cause that right there, if you want to start a fire within yourself, that's how to do it. Right? So let's talk about it. Now, before this long streaks, I was in a relationship for 5 years. That means I was being drained for 5 years. Right? So let's rewind a little bit. Before I got into that relationship, that's when I first found out about retention. And I was manifesting a whole bunch. My life was going sweet. You feel me? Everything was good. But I was doing it for more female attraction, more than like getting money. But the money came with it, right? The money came with it. The self improvement came with it. Therefore, the female attraction. Now, when that came, I ain't know how to handle it. I was everywhere. You know what I mean? I'll be like, I probably went like 100 days, right? And then all the female attraction started coming, and then the relapsing started coming, and then I got into a relationship. I was young. I was like 24, 25, and then you know about retention, right? Like I was making artwork. I was working hard. Money was coming out of nowhere. You know, my body was looking crazy. It's a little crazy now still. You feel me? But I was like, dang. And when I finally got to a relationship, I was relapsing more. And next thing you know, like everything slowed up. You notice it went from like night to day. Like I went from like I still kept like so I still kept some of the benefits. Like I had gotten a new job, but then like the job was going good, and after relapsing so much, it just started crashing, and you slowly see everything going down. Boom, right? And then being in that relationship, like sometimes it'll be like you know to retain, but if you're doing it like 4 or 5 times, 3 times a week, one of those times you're about to lose it. So you might get away with like 3 days, and then out of nowhere you're doing it, and then boom, you release another 3 days, back to day one, back to day one. So it felt like that's how it feels in a relationship. And then the thing about that is, like, say we were like argue or we got, then that's like, oh yeah, I found out to take my time to retain, and then 2 weeks, 3 weeks, she comes back. You feel me? So I feel like I could have won every argument. Because when we did get an argument, I'm like, okay, I could hold out more, and I would retain, and then my energy will go up, and she'll be attracted again, just like that. So being in a relationship, feel like you got an assigned agent. Sometimes you're doing good, especially if you're like, that's how I'm so good at tantra. Like I'm so good without releasing because I was doing it so much that I was practicing not releasing all most of the time. But then it's like you could go a good 2 weeks, and then they catch you off guard, and then boom, you release. Like you, like you're probably going on 2 weeks. You'll probably wake up like 3 in the morning. You're living together, so it's like you become a little sex slave, especially if you're like a retainer. Especially if you retain, they want your energy. They're gonna take it. Sometimes I felt like I was like, I was targeted. Right? You have like you feel high energy for like 2 weeks, and then you'll be, oh yeah, yeah, I'm retaining for 2 weeks. Boom, and then you get shut down. And one time I did a good 60 days, even with the tantra and everything. I had a good 60 days. That was one of my best journeys. And then I was on the street, boy. I was manifesting all crazy stuff, and with that, it was like you could sense a little jealousy too. It's like, dang, why everything working out for him? So it's like and that, like not that much working out for me. So it looked like your value is going up while theirs is going down or staying the same or whatever. But it shouldn't be like that. But that's how it was. So it's like they get to do you, so they feel good. They get pleasure from that, and the next thing you know, boom, you release, and then they smile and then watch everything collapse, and like you back to their level now, like back where you where you with them. So it's like okay, but as soon as I got out that relationship, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna retain, boy. It was a little, it wasn't an ugly, it wasn't an ugly breakup. You feel me? Because as soon as I got out of there, like my retention was on the 1,000. I was like, I'm retaining. You feel me? And then I did that, and it wasn't like I guess some people don't get their girls back because of how they acting after they break up. Well, I was acting way different. She looking at me like, damn, why he ain't trying to get back with me? Why he ain't calling me? Who he talking to? But it wasn't that. It was just more like I'm retaining again. I get to retain again. You feel me? I'm like after 100 days, I guess she couldn't take it no more. I came over, dropped my kid off. You feel me? And then next day she was like, "Oh, I wanna do you." But I'm like, nah. I got a fight coming up. I can't be doing that. So she was like, okay, after the fight. I was like, whatever. So like right after the fight, it's like she had a mark on the calendar. She don't call me, try to like, get it in, and we did. So I guess that's how like I'll do another video how to get your ex back, and that's through retaining. That's it, right? If you want to get your ex back after a relationship, just retain. You see, cause like you'll be stronger. You be more. You have a stronger will. Like you go no contact. You feel me? They ain't gonna know where you at. They ain't gonna know what you're doing. You ain't gonna be hounding them. You ain't gonna be putting them on a pedestal. You ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna be searching for 'em. So after that, it felt like, dang man, we don't live together no more. If I need him, if I need some, I gotta reach out to him, and then she might even like I don't put it past nobody. Like get with somebody else, and then the thing with that is they kind of always gonna come back if you're retaining because they'll get with somebody else, and it's not the same as it was with you. Because they're probably already drained to begin with. So it's like damn man, they're trying to get that feeling of having you back. You feel me? But that's a whole nother story and a whole nother time. But then like it's still active. Like we still broken up. Therefore, I get to retain. I got my own place to live. You feel me? So it's like I'm not stuck with you, just waiting around for like a tiger, like prowling on the prowl. And I'm over here like I'm retaining. You feel me? So like I could be like no, but you can't say no every day if you're in a living relationship. You feel me? So it's like if I call you to come over, then you could come or you cannot. But when I call you, you on my time. I'm ready. I'm ready for what I have to do. I know I'm not gonna release. I know my thing gonna be rock solid, and that helps you not release. Right? You can't go in there half semi hard and expecting to do some tantra. You gotta be tight. You gotta be hard in order to do tantra because you gotta be able to squeeze. There's a lot of exercises you could do too that help you pelvic floor become stronger. But that agent, like if they want to come back, and if you want to let them come back, you could do them time to time. But I feel that's my assigned agent because we got a kid together too. So she was trying to like bring up stuff with the kids and then try to come over a little bit later. You feel me? So with that being said, once you like overpower them, once you overpower like I guess once you overpower that agent, another one's gonna come along. It's like a it's like the when you play it when the Power Rangers have a bad guy sent to them, and every bad guy is stronger than the last bad guy because you beat the other bad guy. That's how I feel like. You feel me? It feel like somebody that's this one's not working anymore. All right, send the next monster. You feel me? So they're gonna send them, and then you have to defeat them, and then the more you defeat, that's why they get battered. You feel me? That's why they get badder and badder and badder every day you retain. because you gotta get to that. They gotta get to that seed, and I'm probably going to a big giant motherboard or something. You feel me? That's how I feel like, because then it's like I done shook her off, and then other ones kept coming out the woodwork. You feel me? It's like, and they're all subtle too. So you being a target on retention. You got a target on your back, and even if like they try to make you to chase them too, so they're not stupid. They're not gonna all throw themselves at you, and then well, if that happens, that means like that you probably you on a high street, and they gotta get you out of there because you ruining it for them. You feel me? You messing things up, so and it's like you become so indifferent. If they mess with you, then they don't mess with you. If they mess with you, then they mess with you. But then how you could reverse that is like then this agent gets sent your way. You could, use your purified retention powers and turn them against their use. You feel me? Like they're sent to do this, but you retaining this much days, or now they gotta help. Now they like you use them as a help, as a not a help like a when the anime characters they fight the bad guys, next thing you know the bad guys become on their side. You could do that too. And the other thing is tantra. That's you could do it without releasing. You feel me? So you do that without releasing. Then they feel like damn, I got defeated. You feel me? They got beat bad, right? And they gonna try to keep coming for that seed because it's a pride thing. It's like, hey, he didn't finish. Man, we gotta get that out of them. And then if they can't do it, eventually they gonna she defeated, send the other bad guy in. And there's guy agents too, and guy agents coming from like sometimes a good friend, like, but they really try to use you. You feel me? To get stuff out of you. Um, or they try, or they one day they'll set up. Oh, I got this girl. Da da da. They try to. Oh, let's go out and let's get drunk. Let's get high. There's guy agents too, and then there's some what I've experienced is some like gay agents too. Like I ain't got nothing against gay people, but like they gonna come across your way too. It's like I'm not attracted to that, so I don't know what games you trying to play. You feel me? And then so if you straight, then you ain't gotta really like. That's the easy bad guy. That's the easiest one. So it's like, okay, so nothing's gonna happen there. But then the baddie's gonna get badder, and then sometimes a friend could be an agent too. So watch out, be careful for that, right? So, boop.